Hey, what's going on, you sexy beasts? VatiWah here, and I'm making this video because I want to answer all the questions that I got from my 40,000 subscriber video. It's about 2 weeks ago, and I asked you guys, to ask me any questions, and oh man, at this rate, I'm going to be getting 50,000 subscribers in no time. But yeah, let's get this started right away, just because I plan to answer every single question I got from that video, and there is quite a bit, and I haven't really replied to any comments on the video, typing wise, just because I want to save it for this video. Also, I would like to thank all of you for all the congratulations. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get started, shall we? We have a lot of questions to answer. All right, so we have John McClane. Is that the same John McClane from Lethal Weapon, or was it Die Hard? The one with Bruce Willis. Okay, anyways, the question is, VatiWah, a question on Fallout 4. How do you keep your fog away? It's always a nice clear day when you record a video. Also, guy, if there is a mod or a shortcut to remove the fog, please tell me what is it. I'm for Lover's Lab Sensor video too. If you can do that, you can call it Fuck Out 4 or Skyrimming mod. Oh, you jokester. Fuck Out 4, that's a good one. So the answer to that question is I don't really use a specific mod to get rid of the fog. What I do is I use a specific weather and a time of the day. So I set the weather, I set the time with the command console. So I set it. I always set it to clear weather, which is the command console was like FW2B52A. So it makes it clear weather, and I like to record during like 10 a.m. or 4 p.m. Those times. However, there is a mod called Fog Out, which specifically removes the fog, but I haven't really used it or reviewed it, but I saw it. Alright, so the next question. KillFade96. Will you marry me? And also, what is your goal for the channel, by the way? I love your work. Okay, now only if you are a 6-foot-tall Swedish girl with big perky boobies and acids. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, my goal is to keep doing YouTube for a long time. That's my goal. And let's see, the next question is cosplayer lover. Hey Vati, what's your favorite two-handed? What's your Skyrim two-handed animation mod? I don't remember ever seeing it in one of your videos. Now it kind of depends on when you saw it, and I don't really remember because I think it was called the Oriental Sword Animations package, although I'm not quite sure. I might have to check up on that. Alright, the next question is Emfnee. Hey, welcome. Nice seeing you again. So what is your favorite mod in Fallout 4 so far? Okay, so my favorite mod, I don't really have a favorite per se. I mean, all the mods are fantastic, but I would say that anything made by Deserter X and anything that's boob related, it's my favorite, especially, oh man, I do hope to see like real HDT boob physics in the future. Alright, so the next one is by Miriam Verduzco, and let's see, what do you mean by panties? Your panties? How much? And will 1,000 do? Oh yes, so in the video, the 4,000 subscriber video, I was talking about like donations, whatever, and if you donate enough, you get like a signed autograph of panties, and yeah, you get a mailed signed panties autographed by me, just because I'm a loser virgin pervert. But it's my way to thank you for whatever whatever help I could get. Alright, the next one is Sean Burns, and let's see, the question is, during the stream, what did you have for dinner? Oh man, that was like 2 weeks ago. I think I had like king crab legs, prime rib, and lobster. I'm just kidding. All I had was like these frozen chicken nuggets and Lucille barbecue sauce. That was my dinner. Oh, the life of a poor YouTuber. Alright, so the next question, Dark Knight 25251325. And is that Dark Knight from Batman? Okay, what two-handed attack animations do you use? Oh, well, that's interesting. That's the same question. Okay, again, I think it was the Oriental Sword animation. It kind of like mimics, I believe what it did was it mimics Geralt's, I'm probably saying this wrong, Geralt's animation from Witcher 3. It's like, oh, very well, you're pronouncing Geralt wrong. Is it Geralt or Geralt? I think it's Geralt. I think you guys have been telling me it's Geralt. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so next question. Another familiar YouTube commenter, Rami Rofam. VatiWah, do you have makeup? You look so clean up. Well, I did have a haircut when I was doing the video for 40,000 subscriber video like 2 weeks ago, and I asked for something that hipsters would do, and you know they just gave me the haircut. Basically, you know they shave like one side of my head, and then they make my hair go like whoosh, like you know like one side. Alright, Tuan Do, the next question. Anyone here thinks that his face doesn't fit the voice like me? You probably didn't expect a handsome young buck like me, huh? Yes, I'm quite a handsome young fellow. Alright, Hazard Bio 2. VatiWah, can you give us your Snapchat? What the hell is Snapchat? I'm guessing it's something like Twitter. I don't know what Snapchat is. Only if you're a girl, I assume it's something that a lot of girls use. So let's see, the next one is Cade Reynolds. Are you a furry? No, unless you count cat girls or something. Jose Barrios. Can you make a video on command lines inside the game, Fallout specifically? I'm sure there are other videos that already do that, and there's like a bunch of wiki pages that has all the commands. Actually, I don't even know all the commands. I'm still like learning new commands actually. Alright, let's see. The next question is Raúl Cisne. ¿Puedes poner esta pregunta en español? ¿Sabes que tienes suscriptores que hablan español? Ah, yes, VatiWah's Spanish is right on the spot. Yeah, I do have a lot of. I think by using Google Translate, I think I know the answer to that question. I do have quite a bit of fans that speak Spanish and Portuguese as well. You know, I have quite a bit of them, but most of my viewers is actually from. There was a period where most of my viewers was from USA and Japan, and they're mostly guys, and they're like ages 22 plus. Oh man, yeah, that was quite a demographic indeed. Alright, so next one is Silencer Nate. Question: how did you come up with the Vati icon, and which shell henceforth would be known as the Vatican? So I kind of wanted a avatar that kind of relates to Skyrim, Fallout, and pervy mods in games that I usually play. You know, when I play like MMORPGs, I like to do like panty shots and whatever. And you know, I just want to, you know, give kind of a kind of a feeling that, oh man, this guy is fucking crazy, man. This guy, oh man, he does Skyrim, Fallout, and pervy shit. Alright, next one. Eli Gonzalez. What's your favorite mod in Skyrim and Fallout 4? Well, for Fallout 4, again, I don't really have a favorite, but I guess you could say probably Caliente CPPE mod, you know, that's obvious. And for Skyrim, I would say HDT Breast Physics, or, you know, maybe whoever made the TBBB. You know, basically when you have a TBBB install, you know, you do have Bouncy as well. Okay, so the next one is Set Up to Fail Inc. Q&A. Favorite Yarrow of Skyrim? If you can't pick, favorite NPC of Skyrim? Well, let me see. I think my favorite Carl is I forgot her name. The one that is the queen of the Jarl of Solitude. Damn, I forgot her name. Yeah, it's a her, of course, obviously. But since I don't remember her name, I would say my favorite NPC is maybe Lydia. Please don't hate me, guys. I know some of you guys hate Lydia. I think Lydia is like has one of those hate and love kind of a population of fans. Like, you know, some people hate her guts, some people love her. I don't know. Okay, the next one is Winter Tech. Q&A. What faction of Fallout 4 are you planning on completing or have completed? Oh, I did completed the Brotherhood of Steel story on my stream, actually, on YouTube live streaming. Now, I don't really know what to do next. Maybe I should do like the other stories, or maybe I should roll back and do the other branches. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, the next one is Matthias Anderson. VatiWah! Oh, so I have to ask, besides YouTube, what do you do outside of YouTube for work and play and activities in general? And also, what is your your all-time favorite mod from any game you've ever played? Man, we sure have a lot of questions on favorite mods. Well, VatiWah is a loser. You know, he does videos 10 hours a day. You know, I work out my right arm every day. You know, my right arm is pretty damn strong, if you guys know what I mean. That is and I think the most important mod, favorite mod or whatever, I think the most important mod is Lara Croft because, well, it's the best mod ever and it's like one of the oldest sexy mods ever because wasn't Lara Croft made because some gamers wanted to have like a sexy character or something like that? Yeah, I think she might be the first sexy mod ever for gaming. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Alright, the next one is Christoph Solleber. I'm guessing you're German or Dutch or something. VatiWah, are you a pervert? Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course not, I'm not a pervert. Wink, wink, wink. VatiWah, you're horrible. Alright, let's see. Cade Reynolds, are you a brony? No, but if I wasn't, I'm not a brony, but if I was a brony, I would bone Nightmare Moon or Princess Celestia. You know, the eyeshadow is fucking hot. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just friends with a few bronies, so I know a little bit about it. It's like, sure, VatiWah, sure. And then we have Kurokami. For Q&A, where about are you from? Nothing specific, just general area or such as state or country, LOL, because you have some late upload time sometimes. Okay. So I live on the west coast of the USA, and my late upload is probably just me finishing a video. So basically, a lot of times I work on a video and it gets to be like 10 p.m. or 1 a.m. and like, I guess I'll release it. Yeah, basically I release a video when I finish it. Usually, sometimes I wait for it during the daytime. Let's see, the next question is Cade Reynolds. Wait a second, didn't you ask me that question already? Okay, where did you get your YouTube name? Okay, so VatiWah is like two parts. Vati is like my online alias for a few games that I play. You know, my full in-game name for a lot of games was Vatican Iscariot, which is from an anime called Hellsing. And Wah is actually part of the name of my doggy, Wah. You know, Wah is my doggy's name. Wah, come on here. Wah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, okay. Okay, Wah. You're gonna be on camera. Calm down, Wah. Yeah, look at Wah. Woo! I spit. Why do you keep spitting on me, Wah? Oh my, ew. God, man, why you gotta like sneeze on me? Like she like does like a sniffing. It's like, you know? Oh man, Wah. Ugh. Okay, B. Turkoton, do you wear said panties before mailing them out? If so, count me in. No, I'm not gonna wear the panties before I send them out. That's creepy. And unless you want like some pubes or something, I don't know why you would want. Ew, that's nasty. No. Alright, let's see. EasyVWJ Q&A. Do you get nervous that it has to make you restart a section of voiceover? How long do you actually prep your video? Now, I do get nervous for new games. When I'm doing it like a new series or something, I do get very nervous. And I think there was this one time when I spent 2 hours voicing the intro because it didn't sound right. And yeah, let me see. How do I prep my video? Okay, so basically how it goes is it takes me 10 hours to get the footage, and usually 1 to 3 hours of troubleshooting, you know, figuring out how mods work. I spend like an hour of writing the script. I spend an hour recording my voice, 2 hours to edit, 5 hours to, you know, up to 5 hours of editing if there's like a lot of censoring of nipples and vaginas or whatever, and 1 hour to render, 1 to 3 hours to make my thumbnails. So basically, every mod review takes me about up to 20 hours to make. Yeah. Yeah, as you can imagine, 20 hours and I do like 2 to 3 mod videos a week, so that's like what, like 60 hours? That's pretty much full time doing YouTube. Alright, Druxyoka X. VatiWah, please don't stop making Skyrim. Maybe you could publish like 2 videos per month of Skyrim. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to keep Skyrim alive as best as I can because, you know, I like Skyrim. I prefer Skyrim. I'm gonna admit, I prefer doing Skyrim mod reviews, and I'm doing my best to keep it going. However, you know, Fallout is where all like, you know, all the viewers and all that, you know, all the attention is. It is, you know, I'm trying to keep Skyrim going as best as I can. Alright, the next one is Solus Assassin Gaming. I'm currently trying to grow my channel and I only have 5 subs. What do you suggest that I do to grow my channel? Well, it kind of depends on what kind of videos do you do. Like if you do like mod reviews or if you do like let's plays, whatever you do, I recommend that you do something that involves you editing videos because people can see hard work. that you put into a video, and people like that. People appreciate that, hey, this guy, he spent quite a bit of time working on the videos to make the best possible quality that he can, the best of his ability. So, I would say, if you're doing Let's Play, which I assume that you probably are doing, I would avoid doing like, just sitting there playing. I would suggest maybe doing like a best moment or a funny moment or something. Something like not exactly like a montage or compilation, but more like, you cut off the boring parts. Oh, Hyunjin Hwan, hey, what's going on? Oh man, that's like one of my favorite members. I really like the change hairstyles. It's different from before. Oh, talking about my haircut again. It will be exciting when CK comes out, and oh, you'll be flooded with new things that will emerge. Of course, now it also means more research materials to cover. Oh, I get it, research material. Let's see, questions. I have tons of personal ones, but I simply want to ask, how are you doing these days? Not too cold where you live, and where did you get that hat? So I'm guessing she's talking about my panty hat, but I'm doing peachy, Hyunjin, and it's so cold that my tiny Chinese wang has shrunk even more, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, VatiWah isn't afraid to make fun of himself. The headgear, the horn one, I got it from, the horn headgear I got it from the Halloween store, like 2 years ago, and the panties I imported from Japan. Yes, these are nice imported from Japan. Alright, let's see, what do we have? Okay, so we have a little bit more questions left. The Hidden Man 66. LOL, clench your cheeks, VatiWah. Do you eat booty? And if so, do you like it like groceries? What? Do you eat booty and do you eat groceries? What are you talking about? VatiWah is an awkward autistic virgin, and he's never been anywhere near booty. So, I can't say if I eat booty, Hey, if something, wait a second, is booty mean a guy's butt or a girl's butt? Because I could have swore booty might, oh god. Okay, whatever, moving on. Okay, Rookie 70s Cop, Rookie 70 RoboCop Blue. Hey, nice seeing you again. Can you do a tour of your PC setup? Oh yeah, sure thing. I'll do a quick cleanup. I gotta clean it up a little bit first though. I gotta get rid of all the tissue. I gotta get rid of all the might be incriminating things. Yeah, I am working with high ceilings. Anyways, so there's my computer setup. I can't really talk away from my mic. Here's a brief view of it. Okay, so this is my mic I'm using. This is an ATR2100 by Audio-Technica, and then right here I have my other mic. This one right here is the one that I used before a long time ago, but people say, oh, VatiWah, you got an annoying voice, man. Oh man, what a faggoty voice you got there. And this is my AT2020. This mic was freaking expensive, like $150, and now I've been using this mic right here, which is about $50 or something. So basically right now I downgraded, let's just say. Right here, I got my 4 external hard drives. I have, these 4 is 3 terabyte each, so 12 terabytes of data, basically. I like to do redundancy, like I would store, like a model view in 2 of these hard drives, just because I don't trust hard drives at all, external ones. And right here we got some figurines of Hatsune Miku, and then we have VatiWah's anyways, this is an elf. This is a Lineage 2 elf. The Miku, I believe it's 1/7 scale. The elf is 1/8 scale. PVC plastic figurine. So right here I have like 2 monitors. This monitor right here is I believe it's 1400 by 900. This is the one I use if I'm streaming. I look at this monitor, and this monitor right here I use for, well, everything else pretty much. Well, let's see, what else do we have here? We have a Grozen Panzer tank. Oh yeah, that's my little hat right there. Oh yes, indeed. Again, it's a Viking hat with a pair of my bandana on the top. I gotta fly my colors. Right here, I have my Xbox controller, which doesn't work anymore because of the plug right here, the socket. It doesn't like to cooperate, let's just say. And then we have another figure right here. It's a Zhao Mei. This one is, I believe it's a 1/6 figure. It's from Shining Hearts. Yes, indeed. And this is my computer right here. This is the case is an Antec 300. I have i7 4790K, GTX 970 video card, and 8 gigs of RAM. So it's kind of it's an okay rig. I mean, I'm actually starting to have a hard time running games on 60 frames on ultra settings. But yeah, that has been a tour of my computer, I guess you could say. And that's it, guys. That was pretty fun. I will probably be doing the same thing for 50,000 subscriber video. And by the way, guys, would you like to watch me play other games as well? Because I've been eager to make videos for other games, and I don't know if you guys are interested. Anyways, follow me on Twitter, SteamGroup. Links can be found in the video description below. And I also have a Patreon if you'd like to donate and help. You can get some very cool rewards, like panties. And I also would even think about, having uncensored versions of videos, uncensored versions of the things I reviewed in my mob videos, on a different site or something for the donators or whatever. But yeah, or I could start reviewing sexy mods, yes, if I get a bit of help. Anyways, well then, stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy. And how long has that been? 18 minutes of questions and answering? Damn, man, VatiWah. I don't know, man. I don't know if oh man, hopefully I bet the next time we do this it's gonna be like 30 minutes of questions. Anyways, I'm VatiWah. Stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy.